Exploring the versatility of ask. The verb ask means to request information, seek permission, or make a demand or request for something. Depending on the structure of the sentence, it can mean either to question or to request. 1. To inquire or question, used to seek information. She asked where the station was. 2. To request something, used when seeking something from someone, such as an object, action, or favor. He asked his friend for help with his homework. To invite or suggest, used to propose or offer something to someone. They asked her to join the team. Common phrases and examples with ask. Asking questions, inquiring. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question about the new schedule? She asked the teacher how to solve the problem.
He asked me where I was going. He asked me what time the meeting would start. They asked her why she was late.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you're unsure, always ask questions during the lecture. He encouraged the students to ask questions about the topic.
She asked if I wanted to join them. She asked if I was free for lunch tomorrow. He asked if we needed anything from the store.
Making requests.
I asked him for help. I asked my friend for advice on my project. She asked the waiter for a glass of water.
Could I ask you a favor? Could I ask you to take care of my plants while I'm away? Can I ask you for directions to the nearest station? He asked to borrow her car. She asked to leave work early today. He asked to use my laptop for a presentation.
She asked him for directions. I asked the receptionist for the Wi-Fi password. We asked the tour guide for recommendations.
More phrases. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about your recent project.
What happened to asking for permission before making decisions that affect the whole team?
Can I ask you a personal question about your experience in the industry?
I know that's a lot to ask, but it's the bare minimum to ensure everyone is on the same page. Can I ask you something that's been on my mind? I value your opinion.
Can I ask you a question about the project timeline? I've been asking myself that since day one, and I still don't have a clear answer.
Fine. Well, he asked for my advice, and I hope he considers my suggestions carefully.
Let me ask you a couple of questions about your qualifications. Asked me to pick Lily up. She all right? I hope everything is okay with her.
How? How can you even ask me that? It's a sensitive topic, and I'm surprised you brought it up.
Miss Litton, I'm going to ask you some questions that might seem tough, but I believe they are necessary for clarity.
Can I ask you a question, though? I really need your advice on something important.
I asked you a question, son, because I want you to learn from this experience and grow. I have a copy of the letter you asked for, and I think it contains all the details we discussed last week.